Okay, so in the last video, we built up the stake tokens functionality. We wrote a function for stake tokens. You know what? Let me get rid of all these ridiculous notes. We don't need these. And we went through it step by step, and then we ended it by giving you an exercise to do the unstake tokens function. So hopefully you had some success giving that a shot. If you didn't, don't worry about it. We're going to go through it now. If you did, big up and congratulations. That's awesome. So we're going to want to, there's going to be some similarities here. So for example, when we're unstaking, we no longer need any approval. Nope. Approval? Who needs it? We don't need it. Nah, right? Because we're just unstaking. We don't need approval for that. We're going to do the loading, and we're also going to grab some functionality from our decentral bank in the methods, right? And we're also going to want to grab it. We're also going to want to send it from the same place, from the same state as account, and run its transaction hash. But it's not going to be from the deposit tokens, right? Because that's the different function. We want to unstake. And if we go to our decentral bank contract, we'll see that we actually have the function here, which is, we created it, right? We wrote it together. It's the unstake tokens. So that's what we want to be using. And that's really all it is. So I could actually just go ahead here and copy this, paste it here, and just write unstaking function. We can call this unstake tokens. We don't need any amount because it's always going to just unstake everything. So we're not using an amount. We don't have any type of approval or anything. So this whole line up here, I'm just going to delete. And by deleting that, we also need to delete one curly bracket and one parentheses for our syntax. So that fixes that. And then we're going to switch our deposit token here to our unstake tokens. And I'm going to save this. And that's it. That's the unstake tokens. So if you got this, then kudos to you for figuring out how to do that. If you had difficulty, you didn't understand what to do, honestly, don't worry about it. There's so much wiring here that it's easy for you to kind of, if you've never actually set up any functions in React, or if you're new to coding, you could just be like, well, I don't understand. And that's totally fine. But in any case, that's it. That's our unstake token. This is our stake token. The final thing that we need to do here is we're going to scroll back down to our main component, and we're going to bring in this as a property. So we're going to set it as a property. That's props, right? So we do that by typing in the property name, unstake tokens. So we create the property name, and then we give it a this dot unstake tokens, like that. Okay? And now we have both our stake tokens and our unstake tokens.